Hi, it's Mark Reynolds from Breeze Automotive. Let's talk about roll bars today. The Factory 5 Roadster roll bar has been around on a lot of cars for a lot of years. It's a 2-inch diameter bar and it's quite tall. Kind of a signature Factory 5 piece. And they use that exact roll bar on Mark 1s through Mark 3.1s. When Factory 5 came out with the Mark 4 Roadster, they went to a more traditional diameter roll bar, which was 1.5 inches, but it's still just as tall as the original tall roll bar. So we think it looks a little skinny. I got together with Scott at Extreme Fabrications, and we decided it would be nice to have something in between. So what we've developed is a 1 3/4 inch diameter roll bar, and that's what you're seeing in the picture here, which is between the Factory 5 original size and their new size. And we've also shortened it, so it's a little more traditional height. And we've also raked it back a little, so you can see there's a little bend in the bar right here. And that gives you a few more degrees of rake than the Factory 5 bar. We really wanted to offer a complete welded kit, but it turns out that it's virtually impossible to do that type of fabrication and have it fit every car. Cars vary, and when you weld a piece of steel fish-mouthed onto a tube like that, a lot of things change even when it cools down. So what we decided to do was offer a roll bar parts kit, not a complete roll bar. And what we're offering is the hoop, bent and raked hoop with a fish mouth rear leg, unattached, not welded. The stubs to connect here, here, and here in the back. This particular roll bar came pre-welded, and what we found we had to do, and you might have to do this if you get the loose parts kit, is this last stub. It's really hard to get it to just line up because they have to be parallel and on axis. So what we did with our thing, and it wasn't off much, but we took our coupler tube back here and sawed most of the way through it from one direction, and then up the tube we sawed most of the way through it in the other direction. And we made like a little universal joint with it because it bends easily once you saw all the way to the far wall. Once I got it installed with that flexibility, then I was able to tack weld it closed here, and I basically made myself a real shallow Z tube, but that allows this end to be parallel with this socket and this end to be parallel with it wherever your rear leg ends up. So again, with this roll bar parts kit, you get the hoop, the back leg, and the 3 stubs, and after that you're on your own. But if you can TIG weld or MIG weld, or you know somebody, you can fit it to your car exactly. And I don't have one on this car, but of course they're available for driver and passenger sides. What Scott's doing now is he's making this bend here a little higher on this bar so that you don't have to stretch your inboard body hole to get the roll bar to fit. And nice new kit, takes a little fab, but if you built a whole car, you can probably take that on too. Okay, so that's the new Breeze roll bar. Thanks for listening.